Hey, Maurice, hand me that wrench, dude. Oh, hey. Hey, what's up, peeps? Oh, man. You like this shirt? Pretty fly, ain't it? Can't tell you how to get one. You gotta kill somebody and all that other good stuff. When you've been in the Army as long as I have, go through a lot of things, see a lot of things, people say certain things to you. But this video is going to be about something I'm going to be doing ongoing. A lot of people are good at telling stories. I like to fancy myself as one of them. But let's take this joint inside. Alright, Maurice, let's go. So like I was saying out in the garage, been in the Army for a while, about 18 years, come next month. And time sure does fly. People always happen to mention a line to me that I find kind of funny. I got a lot of things around here, TVs, cars, motorcycles, whatever. It's all good, not materialistic, but I say that to say this. They always say, oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. I don't fancy it as being luck. I fancy it as something I like to call fortunate. And if you believe in God, or whatever it is you want to believe in, the hard work, combine those two, and we got fortunate. At least that's how I look at it. So since I'm pretty sure it's a whole bunch of us putting a lot of hard work out there, right? So you deserve to enjoy things, enjoy yourself, enjoy your family. So I'm going to just tell you where most of my hard work came from. And that is the U.S. Army. And anybody who's been in the Army knows there's a lot of funny stories. I'm going to continue this through another way that I know how to communicate. Got a little video to roll. Take it away, Maurice. Now, if you don't know, joining the Army begins with this little bird right here. And I should know something about this bird because I was a recruiter, and that's what recruiters wear. Now, this little fellow right here is known as a scumbag, aka liar, aka recruiter. And if you ever join the Army, you gotta run into this guy. His job is to sign you onto a contract. And like I said, I used to be one, but I'm not gonna go into that right now. You know, a lot of broken dreams, a lot of dogs chasing you by your ass. But what I will say is, his job is to get you to do something you wouldn't normally do. Now everybody has a recruiter. That's the first place you start off. Looking at it from a civilian's point of view, he's a lot like a dog. He'll say anything to get you to join sometimes. He'll give out gifts. He'll throw a deaf conga line. He'll stand on his head. He'll rub his dick and pat his tummy all at the same time if it means you join him. Cause hey, life's just like that. Now what he won't tell you is the exact truth. He'll embellish on something that may or may not be true. Now let's play that popular Facebook game where you see those examples of what someone thinks versus what you think versus what you actually do. Here is a picture of the barracks where most entry-level soldiers live. He'll describe it to you, and it might sound something like this. He'll even tell you about all the fast time you'll have and all the women you'll get, like Sally Jane Rottencrotch right here. Well, come to think of it, that isn't totally false. Because we all, if you've been in the Army, we all had our good times in the barracks, right? Now this is what you may think of when you think about the barracks and Army life. I don't know who that joke is at the back of the room, but he sure looks some types of depressed. If you ask a current soldier, this is what they'll tell you the barracks is actually like. In actuality, it's not really that bad. You get TV, Xbox, all the room you can get, and heck, it was a lot more better when I was in the barracks. Now that the recruiter has tricked you, has gotten you to sign contracts, go to the maps, and all that other stuff, it's time to get on the bus and ship out. Now this ain't a regular bus, it ain't no magical school bus, it ain't no bus where you're gonna have fun. This is a serious trip, my friends. Now when you get on, you might notice the driver laughing a little maniacally, because he knows what's going on, and you don't. And I'm here to tell you, that bus ride is one of the longest, quietest, scariest times in your life. There ain't no friendly banter, no high fives, no dick slapping. You're just waiting for that one magical person to step onto the bus. You may be sitting there like, who the F is this guy with this funny looking hat? Well, the way he'll explain it to you is, he's your mom, your dad, your uncle, and your new best friend. And that's right, the drill sergeant. Mine, of course, stepped onto my bus was the senior drill sergeant. And I'll never forget his speech.
Welcome to Fort McClellan, Alabama. We got clear blue skies, a nice golf course, and a pool. But that won't concern you. You won't be seeing any of it. You got 10 seconds to get off my bus, cheese dicks, and 9 of them already gone. Move it, move it!
I'm talking ass, toes, and elbows. Everybody's moving, they're shouting, crying, snots bleeding out their nose, anything you could think of. Heck, there was even one girl walking up the trail with plenty of bags. And the drill sergeant asked her a magical question. Do you need help with that, sweet pants? And she made the mistake of saying yes. Man, they ate for her for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a midnight snack. Now those first few days, you can expect a lot of name calling, mama bashing, self-esteem shattering, a real kumbaya type of time. Let's not even talk about all the shots and immunizations and generally treating you like a pin cushy that's akin to a porcupine. Now let's move on to eating. When you first get there, they're gonna let you eat anything you want. But beware, it's a trap. Now don't be like the black man that wanders on to the family picnic that don't belong to him and eat everything in sight trap. Cause your good buddy the drill sergeants, they keep an eye on you. And they probably gonna take this time to pick on you, pick you out, and talk all nasty and dirty about you. Don't feel bad, it's all love. Normally you stand in the line, toes against the wall, waiting for your time to eat. And this reminds me of a particular story of a private named Private Blizzard that was in my rotation. Now Blizzard sounds a lot like Randy Macho Man Savage from wrestling. And you might not believe that, but it's exactly how that cat sounds. He was all like, "Good morning, drill sergeant." And man, that guy whipped around so fast and barked in his face, "Who the fuck told you it's a good morning? Is the morning over yet?" To this day, if anybody knows me, they know I don't use the phrase good morning. And that's why. Now, basic training ain't as bad as you might think, despite everything I just told you. You get to do fun things like go out there, do the pugil sticks, do your rifle butts to the head, crawl through the mud, do some land navigation even. Yeah, you even get to fire off some weapons, which some people might be against, but I'm all for. It's pretty fun. You even get to go to that nasty gas chamber and put that mask on. And when you come out, make sure you don't rub your eyes or you might just run into a tree. Yeah, one more thing. Don't fall for the old drill sergeant taking his hat off, placing it down on the table gag. Or this might happen to you. If it ain't raining, we ain't training. Now that all that fabulous shit is out the way, it's time to graduate. And just because you graduated doesn't mean you're above doing a couple of push-ups. And in spite of all that, after you complete all that high-speed training, you get to have your family come down and visit you, and it's a pretty good feeling. And after 18 years of service, I still won't forget how I felt the day my family came and saw me, all smiled up, sharing good times. And it was a good feeling knowing that you could help the United States Army out, your people, your family, and everybody was proud of you. So I'll give a shout out to all my fellow soldiers who graduated basic training and everything you've done afterwards. If nobody else told you, I'm proud of you. Thanks for serving. Hey guys, if you like this, give it a thumbs up and all the other good stuff. You know what to do. I can't tell you everything about basic training, it'll be for another time because it's just too much stuff to go on. But ask another veteran, and I'm pretty sure they'll give you some of their stories.